Hey guys, what's up? So here we go again. I was just watching Living with Schizophrenia on how she decided that she was gonna try to get off her meds again, and well, long story short, I've always been scared to get off my meds, and for the simple fact of they suppress the voices and the hallucinations, the delusions, and everything. Like earlier, I was watching Arrow, and what it is in my head when I was incarcerated, I was Deathstroke, I thought I was Joker, I thought I was all these characters and comic book comic book characters from DC Comics, because they deal with real life celebrities, real life cities, real life events and stuff like that. They just, how you say, change certain perspectives and certain people's and everything. To me, it's the Biden family. The Biden family, to me, I'm Deathstroke right now in my head, in these simulations in my head, in these alternate dimensions and stuff like that. Whatever the case may be, I'm Deathstroke. I'm over here supposed to be fighting crime and supposed to be doing these things right and slaying dragons, and they're supposed to be showing things are real. Like, have you guys seen the new Deathstroke film? I haven't personally, but I want to. Because it's an animated film, and yeah, come on. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, so my bed was a mess. I mean, yeah, socks right there. You saw those. Alright, so my room's a little bit of a mess right now. My apologies for that. My apologies. I had to blow my nose too. This COVID shit, it's just real. If I don't know about you guys, but when I was in my Ross and Neil place, I got vaccinated. You guys can't see it, but it's a Johnson & Johnson. Supposedly it's a one-time vaccination. It's pretty cool. This thing had me sore for like a couple days, but other than that, it was cool. But back to the Biden family. So with the Biden family, in my head, I thought I was all Joe Biden, government contractor, right? Cool. That guy knows how to make money. That guy knows how to make money move. That guy knows how to make this and that move. And throughout the years, I've been, how you say, investigating the Biden family, not the Biden family, but Joe Biden himself, and then how his son-in-law is working, has a, what's it called? Brain fart. No, his son-in-law has a motion picture company, a documentary company, and stuff. I remember reading about that stuff several years ago and everything, which is pretty freaking cool, And I thought that was cool. Emma Conera Espiro was, stuck to the voices in my head and everything, and Hakeem El Chapo Guzman, and I thought it was some big giant crime lord, and I thought I was running drugs. I thought I thought Johnny Depp, Shakira, Jennifer Lopez, and I were making drug deals between me and my uncles and everything like that. And some straight up Joker shit. You know what I'm talking about? I know that you guys know what I'm talking about. I mean, come on now. I was over here in my living room hooting and hollering like, yeah, we're gonna be rich, we're gonna be rich, we're gonna be rich. Like, Johnny Depp just bought this much drugs for me for this much money. As like $800 million. Okay, cool. So I thought my uncle was Pablo Escobar. I thought Manuel Maracud was my cousin. I'm over here. Hey, Primo, you back me up on that? Yeah, I got you, Primo. Okay, yeah, cool. No, that did not happen. In real life, I'm so glad it didn't happen. I would have died. Oh my god. Oh, and it's Shakira. She was her real gold and shit. Her great grandfather. That's what I thought was Manuel Mondragon Morales, the red Baron flyer. And man, There's so much. Like, my grandparents came to visit. They're on the way to Mexico, right? They come to visit me, and and my uncle's with them. I give up my room to my uncle, right? I have a room downstairs. I let my grandmother and my grandfather sleep on the other side, and I'm sleeping on the couch downstairs, which is pretty cool. We had some Dominoes. It was and some soda. Hang out, talk over, and it was really good. It was good to be around the family, and it was kind of sketchy for me because I was telling them about my whole schizophrenia things, the drug usage, and everything that happened. My grandmother asked me, she's all, Mijo, do you think Natalie was one of the reasons why you went all crazy and you went local and you started hearing voices and stuff? I was like, oh no, Grandma, it wasn't because of her, because of her split up, because of the trauma or whatever the case may be for that. Yeah, it didn't help, but I can honestly tell you it was not because of my ex. It was because something self-inflicted. That, and it's schizophrenia is hereditary. I asked my uncle if he hears voices. He says yes. I asked my dad if he hears voices. He says yes. Now, was it only when we were on drugs? I don't know. When my dad's sober, my uncle's sober. I wasn't sober when I was hearing the voices. I was high. I remember seeing a Greek tree, like, in our front yard. I heard a tree. I'll put it up on the next video. But there was a tree. Yeah, I don't know if you guys ever know about it. In Greek history, there's a tree made of body parts and limbs and everything. Supposedly it's the tree of death. I could be wrong, but I remember it being told to me that way, that it was a tree of death. And when you saw it, it's because you were going to die soon. And I believe that is true, because I believe I did die. My normal reality, my normal life is dead now. Like, I have to live with schizophrenia for the rest of my life. And all the voices and everything, and these ultimate simulations and everything. So that goes back to me being scared of getting off my meds. I mean, because I've done some pretty wild stuff, man. I've done some pretty wild stuff. And I'm looking at this job at Victoria's Secret by my buddy Brent, and I met incarcerated. I've also known him since we was in the 11th grade, back at Western. Oh my God! And then back to Western, Red to Vega. I'm sorry. I should have never sent those messages. I should have never done a lot of stuff that I did. But I did it because of the simple fact I thought I was doing the right thing. I thought I was hearing your voice in my head, conversations and everything. But I'm sorry. That was me. And I can tell you this much. That's why I'm scared to get off my meds. Because if I did that when I was off my meds, I got into a fist fight with my stepdad when I was off my meds. I got into fights. I started hitting people left and right when I was off my meds. I mean, come on now. What else could I do off my meds? And so that goes back to, if some people want to come off their meds and slowly get off of them and everything, by all means, cool. But for me, schizophrenia has only been 1 month of my life. I've been diagnosed with it. I dealt with episodes of it for an entire year. I'm listening to doctor's orders. I'm listening to what they gotta say. They don't want me to work, I'm not gonna work. It's gonna suck. I'm gonna be broke. But I'm listening. They want me to do certain things certain way. Okay, I'll do it. But guess what? I'm doing these vlogs at the same time. And I'm not doing these vlogs for any money because I don't have any money, or I'm just starting and stuff, right? And by all means, if I want to become rich and famous, which I mean, one of my cellies back in jail asked me, his name was Pope. He was Manny, do you want to become rich and famous? Do you want to be a celebrity and this and that? I told him, I was like, no, real quick. But at the same time, I was like, yeah, we can. Because I thought we were going to Contender Series. I thought we were going to this. I thought I was a satanic cult leader. I thought I was Deathstroke. Apparently, Deathstroke has a church here, too. It's called the Deathstroke Death Dealing satanic cult church or something in Las Vegas. I don't know. But then the Pope was talking to me about how the Catholic Church is one of the biggest satanic cults around. And I'm over here like, I don't know nothing. I don't go to church. I haven't gone to Sunday school since I went to Mormon classes back in middle school. And I got my cousins up there. Hey, let's go. Walking down the Boulevard, Garrity Boulevard, on the freeway in Idaho, and trying to make it back home in the middle of winter. Bad idea. I don't know. It could be ranting, could be raving, whatever you guys want to call me. I'm doing. But I'm telling you the God's honest truth about my schizophrenia episodes. If you guys have any questions, just leave me comments, and I'll answer them in the next videos and stuff. I'll write them down and answer them. But I know I went over my video time, and I'm trying to avoid that. But you guys have a great day.